Want to have your clip featured in the Skyrim Clip of the Week? Simply record the clip on your Xbox and then send it to me via message. My gamertag is iRyeni, that's IRYENI, and you can message it to me over Xbox and I'll be able to view it. I look forward to seeing the clips that you guys send me. Now moving on to the video. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome back to another episode of Modded Monday. We're on week number 145 now guys. I've picked out 5 new mods for you guys to check out and perhaps add them to your load order if you find them interesting. So let's just jump straight into it. Starting off at our number 5 spot, we have the Armor Variance Expansion mod. Now the mod page reads that the Armor Variance Expansion mod aims to adjust and increase the variety of armors in Skyrim by adding new custom armor models to some vanilla and usual armor categories, trying to be the closest to the lore-friendly definition. Now this is not a replacer models mod, but it adds new variants in the same way that the vanilla Skyrim's original sets do. Every retexture mod that you could possibly want on top of this, it's totally compatible with it as well. All of these variants are complete of models for both genders and races, enchantments, world locations, leveled lists for NPCs, crafting, and upgrade recipes as the vanilla game. Now whenever it comes to the armors that have actually been expanded with this mod, we have the Iron category, which includes a new helmet, cuirass, a new heavy tower shield, and a wooden one in the light category for the Hide variant. For the Steel category, we have 2 new horned helmets and 2 armors with the new padded variant and a rounded shield. Moving on, we have the Dwemer category, which includes a new helmet and cuirass, and same with leather with a new helmet and cuirass. This mod also adds 2 new armor sets that are exclusive to high-level hostile NPCs, such as bandits. These armors include the Nordic Carve set and the Glass set in particular. This mod also improves upon the Steel Plate set, which is 1 helmet, 1 cuirass, and a set of gauntlets that is equipable and similar to the Ebony set, so it will be craftable and upgradable with the Ebony Smithing perk. And last but not least, this mod also has the improved Scaled set, which includes a helmet and cuirass, which is equipable and similar to the Glass set, so it will be craftable and upgradable with the Glass Smithing perk. Now as you can see, this mod adds a ton of new armors into the game, but none that are extremely exclusive in the sense of looking completely different than the other armors. They kind of just blend in with the other armors that are in the game, which I really like, because if you have a follower who is using the same armor as you, you now don't have to look exactly the same, even though you have the same armor on. There's now that variant where he will have the same enchantments and the same, style as you, but it'll be a different looking armor set, and it just adds more variety to the game, and that's what I really like in the armor expansion mod. So that's definitely why it comes in at our number 5 spot, so I'd recommend downloading the Armor Variance expansion and giving these armors a try for yourself. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the ElSopa's new Enchantment Textures mod, which is a complete overhaul to the way that the enchantments look on your weapons in the game. Whenever you have an enchantment equipped on a weapon, you'll be able to tell what enchantment you have very, very visibly because of just how bright it is now. In the vanilla game, whenever you had an enchantment on a weapon, you would pull it out and it would flash maybe like for 1 or 2 seconds, like a very faint color. Like if it was Absorb Healing, it would be like a faint red, but this changes it so all of the enchantments are now super visible on all of your weapons. So if you have an Absorb Healing enchantment, it's going to be glowing red constantly and just flashing constantly, and you're going to be able to tell that it has that type of enchantment on it. Same with like a Drain Magicka, it's going to be glowing blue. Paralysis is more of a bright green glow, and then such as fire damage, it's going to be like a bright orange, and then you also have frost damage as white, and then of course shock damage, which is also another bright blue. There are several different enchantments to choose from in the game, and they have all been completely overhauled to be extremely bright whenever they are displayed on your weapon. So whether you're just pulling the weapon out for the first time and you're looking at it for the first time there, it's going to be just as bright as if it's on your person in third person, and that's what I really like because you can just truly tell that someone has an enchanted weapon from really far away. So this is definitely going to be a mod that stays on my load order from now on because it's very small, coming in at 480.16 kilobytes, and it just does so much in terms of visual quality and just making your weapons look a lot better, and that's what I really like in the mod, and I really like enchanting my weapons, so it just goes hand in hand with me, and that's definitely why it comes in at a number 4 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading ElSopa's new Enchantment Textures mod. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have Lady Ebrima's Circus of Mirth. Now, I have never seen a mod like this before. This mod adds a Circus to Solitude with NPCs, a player home, merchants, and trainers. It can be entered via a newly added wall gate inside of Solitude, and you can find it near the market, or simply fast travel to the place where the gate's located via map marker. Now, as I walk around and show you guys what this mod has to offer, I'm going to be talking about the NPCs that are included with this mod, such as Lady Ebrima, which is the sneaking trainer. There's also an archery trainer and potential follower named Meridia the Omniscient. There's also an alchemist named Tally. Then there's Hammerhead Jane, which sells blacksmith items, and Dorma the Sweet, who sells sweets and drinks. There's also Ragna, which is a barkeeper, and Paul the Beast, which is a happy little dragon who takes care of his mead. This mod also adds 3 new bards into the game, along with 2 new encounters with Deira and Morga the Strong. Now, the new unique items and weapons that have been added along with this mod is Meridia's Prophecy, which includes a ring whose effects change depending on the weather. There's also Meridia's Reproval, which is unique arrows. And then when it comes to weapons, we have the Sword of the Jester, the Daggers of the Jester, the Hammer of the Jester, the Bow, and the Axe of the Jester, along with an Elven Revenant Sword. Now, I really like this mod just because of how unique and different it is, and it fits seamlessly into the Market District of Solitude. And going in here for the first time, I didn't really know what to expect out of the Circus of Mirth, but there's so much to do and interact with in this small area, and I find that to be really impressive. You know, you can fight in the arena for one short match, you can go in and actually become a jester, you get a player home, some new enchanted weapons, you could go in and watch the magic show, or you could just sit around and hang out, and basically that's what it is. It's a new place to hang out in the game, and it doesn't necessarily have to blow you out of the water whenever it comes to this new area. I just think it's really cool and unique to have a circus in Skyrim, and that's definitely why it comes in at a number 3 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading Lady Ebrima's Circus of Mirth mod. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have Tamriel Retextured, Architecture 1K. This is a mod that we've been waiting for quite a long time by having a new and improved retexture overhaul of some of our favorite cities. These cities include Whiterun, Solitude, Riften, some farmhouses. There's also Dwemer ruins and forts and mines included with this mod as well. They've been completely retextured in more of a fantasy style architecture, and I just want to show you guys what exactly has changed with this mod. And one of my favorite parts about it is Whiterun, of course, looks beautiful, and Riften, oh my god, Riften has no more stutters or so much lag anymore. I used to get so much lag in Riften no matter what I did, but whenever I installed this mod, it actually like overhauled it a little bit and made it so it wasn't as laggy, so I was able to run around and actually have a lot of fun in Riften, because before it was kind of a city that I used to ignore, just because having so many mods on one playthrough can really take a toll on Riften no matter what console you're on, but with this mod it made it so much easier walking around, and I feel like it makes it look a lot better as well. So it's a very nice balance with how it actually looks, because it looks beautiful, and how it actually runs as well, because it doesn't have any stutters whatsoever, and that's perfect in a mod. And it is really big though, coming in at 314 megabytes, but it's totally worth it if you want to completely overhaul the textures whenever it comes to Whiterun, Solitude, Riften, and more. So if these are some of your favorite areas in the game, then this is definitely a mod that you should check out and try for yourself. And that's definitely why it comes in at our number 2 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the Tamriel Retextured Architecture 1K mod. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have Zulfardin, the Wretched Hive. Now, the mod page reads that deep beneath the College of Winterhold lies the ruins of old Zulfardin, once a temple dedicated to the worship of Namira, the Daedric Prince of Revulsion. Now it quietly awaits the hand of a new master. Will you inherit the legacy of the one who once called this place home? It features all the basic crafting stations, including a custom smelter, enchanting table, and alchemy lab, along with 4 custom storage containers such as a reliquary, a specimen table, alchemical stores, and a larder. There's also 3 mannequins, 8 weapon racks, 3 unique weapon plaques, and 2 bookcases, along with teleportation to 4 locations added to various holds throughout Skyrim, such as Whiterun, Riften, Markarth, and Solitude. So now you can alter your appearance from the comfort of your own home instead of actually having to go out and find the face sculptor in Riften. Now, I don't actually cover player homes that are more focused on an evil side, and I really love the way this one looked and how dark and mysterious it is, so I'd like to give you guys a little bit of a tour, so let's begin. So as you can see, this mod is completely different than the other house mods that I've ever covered, just because of the fact that it's more built towards an evil character. I don't really ever cover the evil player homes because I myself never play as an evil person, but I really like the way this one looked and how atmospheric it is as well. It was really put together perfectly, and the other custom assets that have been added to it just bring it all together for a perfect player home for your evil characters. Whether you have a vampire or just someone who's just borderline evil, this is definitely a house mod for you, so it's definitely why it comes in at our #1 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading Zulfardin, the Wretched Hive mod. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions to there as well. Special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later.